Hey guys, so here we are again with episode 6 of the Friends TV Journals. I know it's been a little while since I've done one of these. Oh, by the way, back at the old location for anybody who's paying attention. Home for spring break, if you couldn't guess. But anyway, this is Friends TV Journal episode 6, the one with the butt. I like this one. I kind of see how this is how the series seems to be going, where each episode is going to have 2 or 3 different stories centered around 1, 2, or a group of 3 of the different characters. Like there was the one where it was the girl's story and the guy's story, and there's one where it was Monica and Joey, and the other one was Ross and Rachel, and then Phoebe and Chandler. So this one we had Ross and Rachel and Phoebe didn't quite get their own stories. They were just sort of commenting on others because they all come together. Because that'd be really weird to see an episode where one of the friends wasn't in it at all. Or where there wasn't at least one scene where they're all sitting together at the coffee shop, or in, I guess it's Monica and Rachel's living room. Because the stories always cross and they tell each other about what happened. So Chandler's story, I'm getting to like Chandler a lot. He's pretty neat. His bit about the girl who it's like every guy's fantasy to have a girl that has no responsibilities with, but still gets gets all the good stuff, but doesn't have to actually commit to her. But how it's not all it's cracked up to be. Ladies, that is an excellent view into the male psyche. There's one half of them that just thinks about the physical things, the more base things, if you will, and then there's the more enlightened side, the more emotional side, and it's like two distinct feelings, interestingly enough, which is different than girls I've talked to about how they feel about emotional stuff versus physical stuff and whatnot. But that was a really sweet scene where Chandler broke up with her. It was pretty heartwarming. I don't think there were 2 jokes in there, but most of these jokes feel like there aren't things people would really say. They're a bit too witty, too silly. It's obvious that they're jokes for the audience, not necessarily that actual real people would say to each other in that situation. But those 2 jokes that Chandler pulled, you just feel like somebody might actually say those jokes just to sort of lighten the mood, which felt really natural, and it was very pretty, to be honest. Let's see, you had Monica's little subplot about her being a control freak. And then you laugh so hard when Ross goes, "Your mom," and she just freaks out. It was really funny. I guess it's all just adding to character development, these little things, and I guess we haven't seen very much of them, only episode 6, so it's not conflicting with anything we've seen before, at least nothing I can remember. Was that it? Just Chandler and, of course, Joey, the one with the butt. Joey's story with being Al Pacino's butt. That was resolved really nicely. I liked how his friends pulled him out of it, because he thinks that it's such a big deal, and I, being an actor, know how that feels. You got your one shot, and I've never been fired from a gig, not yet, anyway. But that could be really crushing. I could see, to get let loose, because you're acting too much. I mean, he's very obviously pouring his soul into this, and all they need is for him to stand there and have a good butt shot. Although it never explains why Al Pacino needs a butt extra. Does Al Pacino have an ugly butt. I don't know. But that was a nice little thing. And I thought for a second when it opened with Joey's play, I thought maybe this is gonna be one of those episodes where we get to see like it's all about Joey's play. I really kind of want to see Joey, the character, act, even though we know. I don't know the guy, what his name, the guy who plays Joey. I know obviously he's a good actor. What's funny, a good actor playing a bad actor. But again, we didn't really see enough of Joey. I didn't know if he's a bad actor or not, or if he's just in bad plays. Okay, so this one, the one with the butt, it was good. I liked the stories. The worst thing I could say about it was it felt a little small. Like, you know, there wasn't a whole lot going on. But Chandler's story, I felt was one of the better stories it's been so far. I really liked it. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you later.